There are 13 animals in the barn. Some are chickens and some are pigs. There are 40 legs in all. How many of each animal is there? Okay, first thing we're doing, we're defining variables. We're asking ourselves, what are the variables in this problem? I'm looking for things that change or are unknown. So in this case, I don't have anything changing, right? There's nothing changing here, but there's something unknown. I don't know how many of each animal there is. Well, what are the two animals? Well, there's pigs and there's chickens, and I don't know how many of each there is. So I'm going to use logical letters, right? P is going to be pig and C is going to be chicken. Okay, so I have done step one. I have defined my variables. I'm going to figure out how many pigs there are and how many chickens there are. Next, I'm going to write equations. What do I know about the variables? What do I know about the number of pigs and the number of chickens? Well, let's read. It says there are 13 animals in the barn. So if there are 13 animals in the barn, like I can kind of ask myself, like, okay, well, what if there were 10 pigs? Oh, well, there would be 3 chickens. Well, what if there were 5 pigs? Well, there would be 8 chickens. Well, how did I know that? Because I know that the number of pigs plus the number of chickens equals 13, because there's 13 animals in the barn. So that's actually going to give me my first equation. The number of pigs plus the number of chickens is 13, because, right, that's how many animals there are in the barn. Now, there are 40 legs in all. What do we know about chickens and their legs? Well, chickens have 2 legs, right? Chickens have 2 legs, they stand on 2 legs, and pigs have 4 legs. So if there are 40 legs in all, let's see. Let's say there are 5 pigs. Like, how many legs would that be? Well, it would be 5 pigs. Each has 4 legs, so that's 5 times 4. That'd be 20 legs. So what I did is I multiplied the number of pigs times 4, because however many pigs there are, there's going to be 4 legs, right? 4 times that number to get the number of pig legs. And then if I want to know how many chicken legs there are, well, each chicken has 2 legs, so it's going to be 2 times however many chickens there are. And if I add up the number of pig legs plus the number of chicken legs, there are 40 legs in all. So there is my 2 equations, right? Here's what I did. I asked myself, what do I know? Well, I knew there was 13 animals. I knew there was 40 legs. So I wrote these equations to express that. Okay, so now I have 2 equations and I'm going to solve. And I notice that these are both in standard form, and I'm going to use elimination. Well, how would I use elimination to solve these? Well, I notice that this is 4p. If only this was negative 4p, that'd be cool. And this is 2c. If this was negative 2c, that'd be cool. I'm going to go ahead and choose the smaller number because I want to make my life easier. So I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to multiply it. This is 2c. I want this to be negative 2c. Right now this is just a 1c. And if I multiply this whole equation by negative 2, I'm multiplying this whole equation by negative 2, let's see what I get. Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, right? I'm going to get negative 2p minus 2c equals, now remember, negative times positive, this is negative 26. And I'm just going to recopy this equation. And the beautiful thing about elimination is that once I have these set up, right, when I add these equations, negative 2 plus 2 is 0. This is 4 minus 2, that's 2p, equals 40 minus 26. 40 minus 26 is 14. And I'm going to divide by 2. And I get p equals 7. So far, what I know is that there are 7 pigs. So now I need to figure out how many chickens there are. Well, I can plug into either equation, right? I can plug this p value back into either equation. I'm going to go ahead and notice that this equation is going to be the way easier one to plug into. There's not even any multiplication, right? All I'm going to have to do is just subtract 7 from both sides. Okay, and then you're just going to want to check, right? Let's just make sure that that actually works out. If I have 7 pigs, there's going to be 4 times 7 legs. And if I have 6 chickens, there's going to be 2 times 6 legs. Does that add up to 40? Let's see, 4 times 7 is 28. This is 12. And that does add to 40, so I'm good. So now notice I'm not going to write 6, 7. That doesn't mean anything. I'm going to write there are 7 pigs and 6 chickens. And what's great about me having chosen the letter P and C is that I don't have to go back and think, oh, wait, which one was which? Like, this one is pigs because it starts with a P, right? It makes it easier. Okay, so this is my answer. Go ahead and try the practice problem.